Bruh.
Hi. Alright, yo. I'm back. And as you can see, I have a new place. I moved into a new apartment in Texas. Yay. Okay. I don't know where to start. Honestly, when I was deciding on making a new video, I was gonna do it when I get my hands on a PS5, which I told myself I was gonna do before I make another video, but I ended up making this video instead. But we're not talking about the PS5, but for obvious reasons. Oh shoot, I got my hands on the PS5 controller, but I don't have the PS5 itself yet. So for context, I'm gonna be playing Spider-Man Miles Morales once I do get my hands on the PS5. That's the only game I want to play right now. I have not been playing anything else other than Smash. Speaking of Smash, I put $70 to face Low Tier God, which everyone in their mama, I should not even explain this to you, but he's well known to be the most obnoxious rage quitter, or should I say of all YouTube. Like, he's very toxic. Everybody knows this. And I made the mistake. I'm pretty sure most people already know. I put $70 to face this man. I wanted to do a best out of 5, right? But in his stream, he keeps mentioning that he does not do best of 5s or does donations. So like, he'll do it on his own official website. It's like, okay, you just can't accept the money either or. So I end up wasting money anyways, right? And I made the mistake of paying like $20 to $30 more. Like, I believe I spent like 20, maybe another 40 on his stream and not on his official website. So I did that, and if I were gonna say, I was being really patient with him. Like, it was like 2, almost 3 in the morning when I wanted to play, and I was really tired, mind you. Like, today's my day off because I don't work today, but you know. But I want to work on making more videos on my channel, but at the same time, a lot. But anyways, I was so being kind, patient. Like, I'm a kind person, mind you. I have no beef with anybody. I would not cause any trouble or anything like that. But these are just one of those times where I just wanted to see for myself, like, in my perspective type thing, right? So I put $70 for no freaking reason, just to face this guy one time. One time, and then he just completely bans me after that. It's like, bro, are you serious? It's like, I knew what I was getting into, because me as a player, like, I used to compete in a lot of tournaments before this coronavirus hit, right? I used to go to a lot of locals. I even went to a major event, but that was all back in Pennsylvania. I don't know how it is out here, and I was looking for some tournaments out here to go to, right? So I personally don't like Smash Online, like especially online tournaments, since depending on the person's connections, it could be leading to a lot of issues. And I'm sure many people have already discovered that, and people have experienced it. But for me, when I was facing low tier God online for the first time, connection was good. Like nothing, no lag, except for that one time, which I'm not even gonna talk about. So basically, when I first faced him, I played Little Mac, and Little Mac is not one of my best characters, mind you. I was only going a little bit easy on him to see what I could get out of him. And that one match, he just bans me after that. I'm like, what? We only played one match, and not gonna say it like that, he SD'd once. After that, I just felt like he gave up after that. Like I only hit him a couple times. Like, come on, are you being for real right now? So, with that being said, Little Mac is not my best character. Inkling and my Mario, they're the two best characters I have. And mostly I use Mario as my main, as Inkling as like a secondary. But then, yeah, I'm pretty sure most of my friends already knew I made these two. They know I don't play Little Mac. I just play him just to play him sometimes online. But online Little Mac is a bit crazy. But I guess frame data, it helps him in favor because of connection quo, or however you call it. But we're gonna do some analysis testing, right? So I didn't record my voice this whole time after looking through the video. And this one part, I guess you could say I was just selecting my character Little Mac and just going through the analysis of what I know and how the matchup will end up. But of course, Snake completely washes up Little Mac entirely, especially with his whole neutral, throwing grenades and using walls of projectiles, which Little Mac cannot really go through. But as you can see when you watch through the clips, that just wasn't the case for low tier God. So right off the rip, I start to rush him immediately and try my best to make sure he doesn't try to wall me out. But as you can see, he just completely runs away, and which is a good tactic, but I don't see how he's not able to do walls projectiles like Snake players usually do. Because when I face online Snake players, they would wall me out like crazy. But as you can see, low tier just completely SD'd there for some reason. From what I can tell, he just didn't want to play the match. Well, for what I can assume anyways. And right there, I just killed myself entirely. Like, I don't know what I was doing there. As the match goes out, so far all I could see him doing is just, I don't know what he's doing. But for the most part, he runs away. He'll sometimes throw out like grenades, but he should be doing it as much often as he can to wall me out, but he didn't do that. In this case, he just goes on whatever offense he can against Little Mac, which is probably not a good thing. And that right there, he annoys me with the kicks and all that. And I waited for that last kick, but he just tried to drop a C4, and I just punished him with a KO punch. For what I can see, now I have the upper hand, and it looks like he's using missiles for the most part. It doesn't look like he's getting a bit desperate or anything, but I can clearly tell he just lost his cool at this point. He could have SD'd there, but he decided to come back on. Like, for what I think, he wasn't gonna go out without a fight, but knowing him, he probably would just call it a game and just block me from there. I have not lost my second stock yet, even though I was saving the KO punch for him last, but I figured styling on him would have got me banned anyways. But I took the match then, and you will see that he quickly bans me. Like, off the rip. I don't think I've ever saw it on stream, but he did call me a scrub, which I don't appreciate. And you can see I'm just laughing at the fact that he just banned me. I get banned for literally nothing. All I did was play Little Mac for just a little bit. It barely felt like I was even trying, even though I had to try, but from what I can get out of it, he wasn't trying. But it still makes no sense. Why ban me after just playing just for a little bit? Like, what kind of sense does that make? And I watched, mind you, I watched a lot of his rage quits, and it's just the most funniest things ever. Like, just seeing him rage just gives like some form of entertainment, and it's funny like that. But going against his audience is like rude. Like, he'll say certain things which is completely out of proportion to what he does in his channel. I don't know what he does, but for him to just act so obnoxious is just ridiculous. Like, there are so many times he be cursing people out. He'll talk about people's moms and this and that. It's funny, but at the same time, how does YouTube allow this? But his behavior alone is just... How is he still on this platform? Like, I can name so many things that he's been doing, and he's been called out for it. And this YouTuber, YoitsSal, he made compilations of his rage, him just smack talking and all this, and he even made a twit longer about him and his... Actually, you know what? Let me just go ahead and look at it right now. This one's another one of his Sal. This is Sal's twit longer explaining why low tier gods should be banned from the platform. But in short, this is another part where I didn't record my voice on, but basically I'm just reading over what the list has been shown. You can check it out yourself in the link in the description. It's a huge shout out to Sal, since he was the one who created this first, so give props to him. But basically all this explains is why low tier gods should be banned from the start, since most of this is a list of what he's been doing and treating his audience so poorly, to a point to where YouTube should be on him about this by now. I mean, it's not even a joke. Like, honestly, this needs to happen at some point, because if not, he's just gonna scheme more and more people. Like myself, for example, I spent $70 just to play him once, apparently, when I wanted the best of 5, but I didn't get that, so that $70 was just thrown out the window, where I could use that $70 for like so many other things. Like, I could get training from MK Leo, Larry Lur, Elegant, any Smash competitor I could go with and I could get training out of. But instead, I just played one lousy match. I would say this. I would say it's like the next story time I've ever put it in a while, since this is pretty funny. In my experience, I got banned within a matter of minutes. Like, I didn't even stay for long. But it's just funny to look at. It's like, you look at his videos and you see his compilations, which gets more views than his actual channel. But that also brings him a lot of hate for what his behavior's been like, and I don't know. I also wish for the better of him, but he needs to get off the platform, to be honest. Like, he gotta go. Like, this is not a place for him. If he's gonna do something like that, go somewhere else with it. But banning people, stealing people's monies, well, it's not really stealing, considering that they're donating him the money. Like, his loyal fans, bans them for no reason, basically schemes them for their money, charges them excessive amount for no apparent reason, and they're on, I don't know. He's just, I have nothing else to say. I just know that I've seen his rage quits. It's funny, but all in all, he needs to get off the platform for his behavior, and being racist and offensive. Yeah, that's You would think that's not violating the terms, right? Right? uh, I don't know what else to say. All I have to say is I just hope for the better of him. If not, somebody's gotta do something. It probably won't be me, probably won't be anyone but YouTube himself if they could ever get on that. But all I can say is I just wish for the best. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's story time. I lost $70 for no reason. I basically got a clip. So what do I say about this? It was pretty freaking hilarious.